Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al getting in contact with you guys today. Going to talk a little bit about some Pangolin PNG. But before we do that, let's go ahead and talk some Bitcoin, which is at 108. We got Ethereum is at 2,500. Things appear to be kind of stabilizing right now as far as Bitcoin is going sideways. Nothing wrong with that. Bitcoin dominance is currently at 63.4%. Ethereum at 9.0. Others are going to be 27.6. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit of Pangolin. Now, I'm noticing right now with Pangolin, as we look, it appears that Pangolin is up just a little bit over 1%. So that's not very bad at all. So let's see on the 1 day. So we're looking pretty decent on the 1 day. Let's take a look at the 7 day. 7 day, Pangolin has been up 7%. The 1 month Pangolin has been up 27%. So it appears that this thing's been doing pretty well. Now, I know it's got to be down for the year from what I remember. Let me see. Yes, Pangolin is down for the year, but you notice how we got this trough going down. Let me press the log here. But notice how we got this trough going down this way, and now it's starting to creep its way back up. So just a little bit of a heads up on that. You see that Pangolin is trying to come back from where it was. Looks like, let's see how far down was it. Oh, it was almost like 10 cents at one time. So it looks like it was down pretty far. Uh, anyways, uh, could have scooped some of that at 10 cents. That would have been nice as well. If you scooped it here, you almost have doubled it at the price it is now. So it's at almost 19 cents. Not bad. So let's just go ahead and keep looking a little bit here. I'm a little bit curious. Let me take a look here. Wow. All time. Yeah, this is way down. So just a heads up on that as well. This thing has definitely got a lot of room to run. Got to remember what the all-time high was for Pangolin, and that was $4.99, which is basically, $5, right? So from here, that would be, I'm not going to try to do too much math right now, probably like 20 something, something of that nature, X, but just a little bit of a heads up on what's going on with that. So it appears that this is where we are with Pangolin right now. Take a look at the markets as well. Oh yeah, Pangolin is on Coinbase. I think it's on several other markets as well. Let me see what else I got here. Trying to see if I can find some. What's it? Coin store, Pangolin. All right, just taking a look at where it is now. It's like it's on a few Avalanche ones as well. Like I said, just trying to see what's up with Pangolin. And well, definitely we know it's on its own exchange. We're not going to worry about that also. But just a little bit of a heads up on that. Pangolin seems to be moving pretty nicely. Let's go to the X. I want to start taking a look at some of the updated information about Pangolin. We all talked to, well, let me just say it like this. On this particular channel, we've talked about the V3 audit for quite some time. The V3 audit is complete, and therefore V3 is now in effect on Pangolin. Now, one of the things I was mentioned concerning the V3 audit and that being complete, we were looking at that. We were saying, okay, this is going to be a nice step. Now, one of the things I want you guys to understand about Pangolin is that, yes, this is like a 20x to 30x gainer, so somewhere around there at least, in my personal pension. Not pension, but I don't know. Must have been reading too much financial stuff. My bad, guys. Sorry. But in my personal opinion, I mean. But remember that whatever we say on the channel is not financial advice. But, we also would like you to like and subscribe to the channel because we got a lot of good things to say and we're growing and we want you to grow with us as well. We really appreciate you guys watching. But anyways, going back to what we're talking about, the Pangolin here, the V3 audit. One of the reasons why I'm talking about Pangolin now is because I feel that this is not going to be something that's going to jump right away. I really feel like Pangolin needs time. First of all, it is good that they got the V3 audit together, and that is beautiful and that is nice. But one of the things I got to mention to you is about Avalanche. Avalanche is really, I would say right now is one of the top 15 cryptos. So we know that for sure as far as market cap overall. But Avalanche is going to have a nice jump somewhere down the line. A lot of times you'll see me looking at it, and I notice right now it's in the 20 somethings, you know. And before, like just a few weeks ago, it was like less than $20. So it's also a nice little gainer, but Avalanche is going to take a little bit of time for it to really pop off. But the great thing about Avalanche is that once it makes its move, after Avalanche makes its move, then you will see Pangolin make its move because Pangolin is dependent upon Avalanche for a lot of activity, for a lot of DEX activity, etc. So, not saying that Pangolin only depends on Avalanche. It has other, crypto that it is involved with as well. But from what I can see, uh, my personal thoughts, in my opinion, somebody may have a different one. That's fine. But for Pangolin, it's not going to make that gigantic move that we're looking for it to make until Avalanche makes its gigantic move first. Okay. So keep that in mind. Look for Avalanche move first and then look for a Pangolin move. And at the rate things are going right now, it's going to take a few months before we can even consider that. So I'm just saying to you right now, if you're looking for something that's nice and quiet, Pangolin is on Coinbase, and it's also on a few other little exchanges as well. But what you can do is you can quietly accumulate this one. Like I said, nothing is financial advice, but you can quietly accumulate this one. And then when the time comes and when Avalanche starts to break out, then you will see Pangolin right behind it. I think it'll be breaking out even in an even larger way because of the way it is set up. So just a heads up on that with Pangolin. This play will probably take a few months, like I said, to develop. It's not going to happen overnight. So let's just go ahead and start looking at this Twitter, this X information. So since the launch of Pangolin AI and our first product, we've been quietly talking about building what's next. Pangolin AI. So this is really nice. So it says open the door to a new level of development. And now we're ready to take things further. Our second product, also powered by Pangolin AI, will be revealed this week. This time is not just for Avalanche users, but for the entire industry. Stay tuned. This just happened like a few hours ago, so they haven't come out with it yet. But I am interested to see what the heck they're talking about. So hopefully they can tell us what's up. And so we'll see what's happening with that. Let's look at the Pangolin Twitter site a little bit. Right here, they're talking about a super pool. I'm not going to go into that too much, but they got some partner tokens they're talking about. Of course, you see a little bit about Avalanche here as well. So talking about, let's see, getting ready for V3. So, yeah. What is this? Is this a, let's see, DGN status? Never mind. I'm going to leave that alone. Pick your fighter. They got a lot of meme stuff here too for like Pangolin and some of these other ones. V3 audit complete, etc. This is a nice little thing talking about V2 versus V3. I'm not going to go into that in detail, but I'm really want to hear what the heck is going on. It says, with everyone's attention locked on Avalanche right now, next week is prime time to unleash some big news. Get ready. It's about to get exciting. Okay, so I'm waiting for this big time news. So hopefully, if the news is big enough, I can tell you guys about it. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and look a little bit further concerning Pangolin. So, like I was saying, this is looking pretty good as far as the definitely a great time to accumulate in my personal thoughts. digital asset gateway, multi-chain decentralized digital assets exchange, DEX. We already know that. Most of us that are really into it says right here. So don't forget, you got your Coinbase, your Thorchain, Alexar, your Flare, your Archaea, your Squid. Don't forget that they're active on these networks: Avalanche, Songbird, Flare, Hedera, and Evmos. Uh, thing about it is, we know Avalanche is the one that we're mostly concerned about, right? Right. So once this guy goes up, then we're going to see some great movement on Pangolin. But in the meantime, sit back and sit tight. I think I may give you guys one of my other videos. How can I say, one of my other videos that I put before. I may put that in the description below concerning Pangolin. But for right now, we're just going to sit tight and see what the heck happens. I really feel this is a great coin to accumulate, and I feel like it's going to be hopefully a surefire winner. But I got to give you a heads up. You're going to have to be patient on this one because there's going to be a lot of coins that's going to pump before Pangolin, and you're going to be sitting there, sitting there, sitting there, and you're going to be like, okay, what the heck's going on? But listen, my personal thoughts, and Avalanche is more like gaming and AI, etc. So it may take a while even for Avalanche to pump. Um, my personal thoughts, I'm just going to say this. Pangolin is probably going to take some months to truly develop. I might even say 6. I might be wrong. Listen, nobody's right about everything. I might be wrong, but it may even take 6 months for this sucker to really pop off, or take at least the fall. You know what I mean? But I have no clue. The way that things have been going up and down in the markets lately, the way we've been getting all this weird news about tariffs, and then we don't have a tariff. I think that's really slowed the entire crypto market down. I think we could have made a lot more progress if there was some certain amount of stability and people really knew what was going on. But I'm not the one that is in charge of anything, so I don't have a say in how things go. And I'm not, my opinions are not necessarily, the greatest of all times. But that's just my thought on the matter. But be patient. Pangolin is going to be nice. I'm going to take advantage of this slowdown and these kind of hiccups that we're having. And I think this is a great coin that you can take advantage with. But guys, you got to be patient, and you can't be looking to flip this thing. You're going to have to sit on this one for some months. My personal thoughts, yeah, maybe somewhere from 20 to 35x or somewhere around there. If I had to give it a thought, what the heck? I'm going 35 just for the heck of it. But Avalanche is going to pop off first, then Pangolin, then I'm going to think that hopefully it'll get close to the all-time high, somewhere around there. So we'll see what's up, and we're looking for great things to happen, and hopefully we will see those great things. My personal thoughts, I'm just gonna hold on to my Pangolin. Full disclosure, I do have Pangolin. I have it, and I have invested in it, and I'm just sitting tight. So I'm just gonna sit tight and pretty. Hopefully, we'll see something happen. This is Al Real Life Investing. Enjoy the ride, and we shall see what is going to be the new announcement next week. Have a good one. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.